Hi everyone. Did you know that motorized automated draperies can be much more affordable than you ever thought possible? We've been fielding a lot of questions lately concerning the automation of window coverings. Motorized drapery tracks have been around for decades, but have mostly been reserved for very high-end applications due to the high cost demanded by a very limited number of providers. Over the last few years, we've witnessed motorized draperies becoming much more popular with the rise and availability of high-quality imported drapery systems. These systems provide the same features and silent operation offered by high-priced brands at a fraction of the cost. We've been offering the Curtain Call brand on our website for some time now and have developed several compatible automation interfaces. These automation interfaces allow the user to integrate their motorized curtains to their existing home automation technology. Our Curtain Call drapery tracks are manufactured to your exact needs at no additional charge. Simply provide us with your measurements and your new motorized tracks will arrive at your home in a few days for easy do-it-yourself installation. Installing DIY motorized drapery tracks is not complicated and can be accomplished with common hand tools. However, choosing the correct motor to fit your needs can be confusing, and finding a key to decode the manufacturer's many model numbers can be difficult to obtain. Curtain motors generally come in two types. High voltage motors, sometimes called AC motors, are powered directly from your home's 100 to 250 volt, 50 to 60 hertz power. These motors may have AC cords for outlet connections or power cables with anywhere from 3 to 6 conductors, which require hard wiring by an electrician. Cables with 4 to 6 conductors generally include wires used to operate the motor in the open and closed direction. These wires need to be connected to a special motor controller to operate the motor. Motor controller type devices may or may not be available on the home automation technology used. Check with us before purchasing your motor to assure compatibility with your home automation system. Some high voltage motors may include a network or dry contact closure interface. These motors allow the broadest range of interconnection to a home automation system. Low voltage motors, sometimes called DC motors, may be better suited for DIY installation because no special electrical connections are required. Low voltage motors may or may not use a separate low voltage wall transformer that plugs into an existing outlet. The transformer may also be built into the motor's case, or the motor could be battery operated. Many high and low voltage motors also include a built-in radio or infrared receiver. These units can be operated using a handheld RF or infrared remote control with options of single or multiple buttons to control motors individually or in groups. The maximum operating range of a handheld RF remote control is usually about 60 to 90 feet. Maximum infrared range is typically about 25 feet. Some low voltage motors may also include a network or dry contact closure interface. Again, these motors allow the broadest range of interconnection to a home automation system. The dry contact interfaces generally use a telephone or Ethernet style jack at the bottom of the motor. However, don't assume that just because the motor has this type of jack present that it has dry contact interface. Most manufacturers include the physical jack, but very often it's non-functional. The jack itself may be of the 4, 6, or 8 pin variety, and the pins actually used vary from manufacturer to manufacturer. As if this wasn't confusing enough, the home automation hardware available to control the motor can vary greatly from one technology to another. For example, high voltage motor controllers may or may not be available for Z-Wave automation technology, while A dry contact closure type interface may not be available if using Wi-Fi technology. The point here is that we often are contacted by customers who bought specific drapery tracks or automation hardware without considering the overall long-term objectives. Purchases made without benefit of the big picture can quickly lead to incompatibilities and a different app for every automated device added in the future. Another feature that is rapidly growing in popularity is the ability to control your home with voice commands. However, adding voice control adds yet another dimension to the automation puzzle. We advise you to do your homework and seek advice before making your purchase. For example, if you are an Insteon user, the easiest and least expensive way to connect a drapery motor to your automation system is using one of our 1408 interface cables with an Insteon model 2450 I/O link module. If you're a Z-Wave user, the 1408 interface cable can also be used with the MIMO Lite relay module. However, if you want to use the Amazon Echo in combination with the Insteon hub to control your curtains with your voice, the Insteon 2450 I/O link module is not supported. Although Alexa and Echo claim compatibility with most popular automation technologies like Wi-Fi, Insteon, Z-Wave, Zigbee, Bluetooth, LE, and others, the reality is the market is not as mature as one might think. Alexa may not be compatible with a given brand or type of automation module, even when used with a compatible hub like SmartThings, Wink, or Insteon. This is particularly true in the area of curtain motor control. There is a way to use voice control for your draperies. One area where compatibility is most common is around simple on-off control. One of the most common, simplest to control automation devices, regardless of the underlying technology, is the on-off module, sometimes called an appliance module. To address this complex compatibility issue, we developed an adapter module to convert the on-off conditions provided by any appliance module of any automation technology to the dry contact open-close interface used by popular curtain motors. To use, simply plug the 8-foot interface cable into the network or dry contact port on the curtain motor. Then plug the power supply into the on-off automation module of your choice, and plug the module into any wall outlet. Make sure your motor supports the dry contact capability. Remember, just because it has a jack doesn't necessarily mean it's internally connected. One last thing. As I mentioned before, the physical characteristics of the dry contact jacks varies from manufacturer to manufacturer. Our model 1450U is for use with curtain call CL920A, CL920C3, and CL920C6 motors, and is available in a variety of AC plug styles for use in any country worldwide. Just specify the plug type from the pull-down menu when ordering. If you're currently using Dooya curtain motors, we also have the correct adapter to fit your motor. Our model 1451U adapters fit Dooya DT82TN and KT82TN motors. Again, before you buy any home automation hardware, please contact us for a free, no obligation consultation concerning the advantages and disadvantages of various technologies available and how each influence your short and long-term automation goals. A little information up front can save a lot of money and frustration down the road. As always, please don't hesitate to contact us if you have questions concerning our motorized drapery tracks, our curtain motor adapters, or any other automation questions. We provide quality support before and after the sale. Thanks for watching.